Alright, what up guys? It's your boy Mateo. Oh my goodness, of course when I start the video. What even is that? Anyways, what is up guys? It's your boy Mateo. In today's video, we got a lot of stuff to do on the Z. A lot of little stuff that I want to knock out the way before we actually go ahead and wrap this car. First and foremost is put these rear tow arms. This is basically deletes the bucket in the rear when you're running a true coilover. Because if you guys come over here, when I did put in the camera arms, it messed up my tow by a lot. So I wasn't really driving the car. I don't know how well you guys can see, but there's a lot of tow in, and that is not okay. So I'm going to go ahead and put those arms in the rear so I can fix my tow before I actually get in alignment. So there's actually a little bit of adjustment there. Another thing I want to knock off the list is I want to go ahead and take these off, fix any imperfections, the front bumper, rear bumper, side skirts, and then go ahead and paint them so it's a little easier to lay the wrap on there and we don't struggle. I'm probably just going to go ahead and pick up some paint from AutoZone or Walmart, spray paint them black, and then we can go in and spray paint those. And last but not thing I want to knock out in this video is take off this spoiler. As you can see, this spoiler is not really my favorite. It's an OEM spoiler. A lot of people have it on their Z's. I don't want it. And I do plan on putting no spoiler on here, but it's either no spoiler or another spoiler. Definitely not that one, so I'm taking that one off. But yeah, now that you guys know what we're going to be doing in today's video, let's get straight to it. It's kind of ugly outside. It looks pretty good on the camera, but it's cold. And I don't really want to be outside, but we got to do what we got to do. I want to get this car ready so I can go ahead and start working on these cars. I'm not rushing it at all, but I just want to go ahead and get this done and over with. And you got to work on days that you don't want to get stuff done. So let's go. Alright guys, so I don't know how well you guys can hear me because I got this mask on. But first thing we're going to do is go ahead and grab this orbital sandblaster or whatever. Oops, I forgot I had it plugged in. And then with this 600 grit that I dropped, we're going to go ahead and just sand down the front bumper. And just sand down any imperfections like this. And sand down the whole thing in general. I'm going to get to as much as I can with it on. And then after, I'm going to go ahead and take it off and then sand the rest down. And then same thing with the side skirts. We're going to go ahead and do it, most of it, with it on. And then take them off. And then move on to the rear bumper. So let's go ahead and sand this down. And let's get to work.
Depot on the beat.
Alright guys, so I got the bumper pretty much sanded down. Now that it's all sanded down, I can see kind of like the imperfections where I might have to go over it with a little bit of Bondo, but not too bad. So now that I got this done, I'm going to go ahead and move on to the side skirts. Alrighty, so if you guys see, I went ahead and sanded the side skirts. Not only this one, but if you come over here, I went ahead and sanded this one as well. I had to use this tar and wax remover because of my sandpapers. They kept getting damaged by whatever material the fiberglass was like painted black with. I don't know, it's kind of weird. It was kind of annoying because it didn't happen in the front bumper. Maybe it was just this batch of side skirts or something. I don't know. But we're going to go ahead and move on to the rear bumper. And then that should be it. Go ahead and take them off. And then we can go ahead and pick up the paint to paint these so the vinyl can actually stick to the kit itself. Let's go. So, as you can see, front bumper done, side skirt's done. When you come to the back over here, the rear bumper is done. I'm not really going crazy. I just want to go ahead and scratch the surface of this so when I go ahead and lay down the spray paint, it actually sticks and adheres. So, and as y'all can see right here, I did hit these little spots, the little rust spots. I did have some rust spots right here that you will end up seeing it through the wrap. It was just a bunch of surface rust because the actual clear coat was chipping right here. next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and take both of these emblems off, and then go ahead and actually take this wing off. So this wing is basically just 3M tape all around, and then it has 3 clips, I believe. I'm not sure. That's what I think it is. Maybe they're screws. I guess I'll find out. But I'm going to go ahead and hit it with the heat gun. After I hit it with a heat gun, I'm going to go ahead and try to pry it out with something plastic so I don't scratch the paint or anything. And then we'll go ahead and cover those holes with something like Bondo. So let's go ahead and work on that now. Alright guys, so if you come back here, you can see that we have no wing and no badges. Right now I'm currently working on getting that sticky stuff off, but if you look at this angle, it looks much nicer than just having that short little wing. Yeah, I don't like it. So right now I'm trying to take all this goo off. I'm going to try to find some Goo Gone. If I can't find that, then I'll probably cut it down as much as I can. And then after that, I'll go ahead and hit it with some gasoline on a rag and go ahead and try to take it off. When I was taking this off, I guess I applied too much pressure and I kind of dented it right here. You can't really see, but you can kind of see it. And I sanded it down because I tried to use some hot glue sticks and it didn't work and the hot glue wasn't coming out, so I was just going to sand it down. I don't know, whatever. But as you can see, we got the wing off, we got the badges off. Now we got to clean it up. And then after we go ahead and finish cleaning that up, I'm going to go ahead and remove all these bumpers. And go ahead and take them to a corner or take them somewhere so I can go ahead and paint them. Alright guys, so as you can see, no front bumper, no side skirts. I got all the hardware right here. Boom, we got everything laid down over here. I'm not going to be painting it right here, just have it there for the meantime. But I got to go ahead and start working on this rear bumper. If you guys remember the mounting points, it's like 1 in the middle, 2 on the sides, and then 2 other ones on the sides at the bottom. And that's basically all that's holding in this bumper. So let's go ahead and do that. Take off those 2 lights, take off that license plate so we can go ahead and gather all of these and paint them. Alright, so as you can see, the bumper is off. It's kind of a struggle by myself, but we got it off carefully. It's kind of cool thinking that next time the bumpers go on the car, they're going to be wrapped. But yeah guys, pretty much we got all the bumpers off, and now to find a place where we can paint these. Guys, it's the next day and we're outside right here painting the bumpers. So I pretty much just wiped it down with this right here. I'm shaking this can as much as I can, and then I'm gonna go ahead and wipe it down one more time to get all these like little hair things out that I got because of that rag, and then we'll go ahead and spray paint these. So alright guys, so this is the first coat. You can't really get it even, but the most important part is just getting no runs, because if you get a run, it basically defeats the whole purpose of doing this. But I'm going to wait a little bit, wait until this dries, and then go ahead and give it another coat. As you guys can see, I am done with this bumper. I just want to get some paint on there. It doesn't have to be perfect, so we can go ahead and lay the wrap over. If I got a little run, like some spots like down there, you can't really see it, I just wiped it down with this. After I wiped it down with that, I grabbed like a little piece of sandpaper, sand it down, let that dry a little bit, wipe off all the residue, and then go ahead and spray it again. Like right here, I had a little run. You can't really see it because I did that. So yeah, we got to go ahead and do the rear bumper. I already did the side skirts off camera, I'm sorry guys. And then we're pretty much done with prepping the bumpers. Bam. And yeah, guys can see that they are finished painted. As you can see, I didn't do a perfect job, but it is okay because you're not gonna see this anyways. This is just so it adheres better, like I've been saying, but you don't have to do this. I'm pretty sure the wrap will stick to like sand it down fiberglass, but it's gonna be a lot easier to wrap something that is painted. And if you come over here, we got the side skirts drying up, drying up, drying up. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the bumpers. As you can see, we got the car on jack stands. The wheels are off. Now it's time to go ahead and install these things. These are the bucket delete arms, and then right here are these bolts for the toe adjustment. So you have no toe adjustment, and just in case you hit like a pothole, doesn't mess up your toe or anything. I'm gonna go ahead and install those in today's video as well. So that's why I got the car jacked up. This one's pretty easy. It's just 2 bolts on each side. Put the new arms in, and then that's pretty much it. So let's go ahead and bang this one out real quick. Alright guys, for the next clip, I'm actually gonna have my GoPro on a time lapse on my head while I'm working on the car. So I hope you guys enjoy this. This is the first time I'm doing this. Let me know if you guys like it. But let's get to working.
Depot on the beat.
Oh my goodness, as you can see, we got the other bucket out. We had to use some force, but this thing is messed up. It's all twisted in there, as you can see. Yeah, but it finally came off. A little persuasion, but it's off. Okay, as you guys can see, we got everything nice and tight. We got those special T-bolts, whatever you want to call them, so there's no adjustments with the OEM bolts. If you guys don't know, this is an OEM toe bolt. When you twist it, it has those little edges that pushes your arm in or out, so that's how they adjust toe from factory. But we don't want this, because say we hit a speed bump or we're drifting and we hit something, it's gonna throw off our toe. So as you guys can see, out with the old, in with the new, and bam, we just gotta go ahead and do an eyeball adjustment, do the adjustment as best we can, go for a test drive until we actually get alignment. But that's pretty much it. I'm thinking of taking my diff out right now and go ahead and welding it. I'm not sure. Let me go ahead and think about it, and then I guess we'll see if we do it or if I do it or not. Alright guys, so last thing we're doing in the video, I kind of already started, but let me go ahead and show you. So if you guys see right here, this is where my wing used to be at, and there is holes, a couple holes there, and then there's these things that attach the old wing that are just held on by 10 millimeters. I'm gonna go ahead and take those out, and then I'm gonna go ahead and try to fill these holes. So let's go ahead and do this. The welder is out right here. We went ahead and just filled in these holes. It's a little hard, and it's gonna be messy. I gotta grind it down a lot because I'm using flux core, and flux core can't go this thin, but we're making it work. I have my machine set. Oh, he turned it off. But yeah guys, we're going ahead, we're welding this. I don't know what I'm gonna do for these big holes. I'm probably just gonna drill a hole through the back side and then go ahead and put something under here so I can go ahead and weld up to there, or glue something under there and then just bond it over. But yeah, we're getting these small holes done. I'm gonna grind them down. We're gonna need to use some Bondo to fill them up, and then we should be pretty much ready to go. Alright guys, so if you guys look over here, bam, we pretty much got it sealed up. Those little holes are just gonna be filled up with Bondo. Right here, as you can see, little holes again, gonna fill up with Bondo. And right here again, that's just like little gaps and stuff, but it's all flush. And then the rest we can fill it up with Bondo, like I said. There's these 2 big holes that I just covered with tape for now. I'm probably gonna drill a hole, put something under there, weld it in, grind it down again, and that should be good for that. And then again, fill it up with Bondo, and that should be good with that. But yeah guys, that's pretty much how the car sits right now. Alright guys, it's a couple days later. I'm filming this on my phone, so don't mind the quality, but I finished the wing delete. Let me go ahead and show you guys. So as you guys can see, those parts that I had taped up, I went ahead and welding some plates in there. After I did that, I laid it over with Bondo, sanded the metal shavings down, laid it over with Bondo, and then this is how it came out. I literally just finished it. I tried to keep that little edge. I deleted the emblem, sanded it down as much as I can, so it's not like warped or anything. I put Bondo in this dent. I fixed that dent up. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure I made an outro to this video. But if I didn't make an outro to this video, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Stay tuned because the next video we are going to be wrapping the car. I'm very excited for that. And, yeah, like, subscribe, comment, all of that good stuff. Follow me on Instagram, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
The next day.
Yeah, I know y'all really can't hear me. And this is random. I don't know what video I'm going to throw this in. But if you see over here, there's no diff. Y'all can't see nothing. There's no diff in the car. Right here is welded. I went ahead and welded my diff. Let's see what it takes us.
Depot on the beat.
The welded diff, bro, that shit makes a difference for real.